Up YouTube, I see we all made it to Monday, huh? All praises to the Most High for that blessing, man. Check this out. This is coming out of ABC News, man. Police SUV seen plowing through crowd in Tacoma, Washington. Man, let's see what this dirty cop done.
A disturbing story out of Tacoma, Washington. A police SUV plowing through a crowd of people surrounding his vehicle. The officer driving over and injuring at least one person. Authorities say that officer at that moment was fearing for his safety. A warning, this video is graphic. Here's ABC's Elwin Lopez.
Tonight, this horrifying moment in Tacoma, Washington, now under investigation. Social media videos showing a Tacoma police officer plowing through a crowd of people.
Oh my God!
No one dying at the scene, but at least one person was run over.
He had tire marks all over his body, belly out. His shoes were off. It was like something out of a movie.
Tonight, that man is still in the hospital. Police say they were trying to clear a downtown intersection Saturday night. As many as 100 people watching what they called a street sideshow.
I would say probably like at least 10 different cars taking turns, like going into the intersection and doing the donuts.
When a cop showed up, the crowd moved in. Police say people hit the cruiser and its windows. Here you can see the driver trying to back up, then accelerating forward.
He is like a pretty big, I want to say like a group of 20 people.
The police department says the officer feared for his safety, adding that while trying to extricate himself from an unsafe position, drove forward, then stopped and called for medical aid. Tacoma's interim police chief is classifying this incident as use of deadly force. We don't know the extent of the injuries for the man still hospitalized tonight. Tom?
Okay, Elwin Lopez with that disturbing video tonight. Elwin, thank you.
Hi.
Now, I must say, hitting and attacking a police vehicle, that's not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good idea. But also, that cop running over innocent people that might not have been hitting the vehicle or whatever, that's not a good idea either, you know? And then he left, which some people would say is a hit and run. How come this officer isn't being charged with a hit and run? How come this officer isn't being charged with assault with a deadly weapon? How come this officer isn't being charged with leaving the scene of an accident? See, if it was any one of us that would have done that, we'd be in jail right now. Whether we feared for our life or not, we'd be in jail. And still, we see that this cop, because he got a gun and a Scooby-Doo badge, he gets to do something like this and break the law, which we have to remember. He was sworn in to uphold the law. He broke several laws in this video. So how can somebody that is sworn to serve and protect and uphold the law break laws and not get prosecuted? This is one of the many double standards that we have in America. Amerikka. One of the many, you know. And like I said at the beginning of the video, you shouldn't be, hitting a police car. You shouldn't be doing none of that. And if he was in fear for his life, he should have called for backup. But he didn't have the right to plow through those people like that. And he should be brought up on criminal charges because this is unacceptable. But what you see and what we have been seeing is from the Capitol riots to all of the Republicans against Democrats, left against right. America is fighting itself. America is imploding from within. America is falling. We saw America literally fall on January the 6th. We saw it fall. It fell. So, this country is fractured. And it's probably on its last leg. And it probably won't be standing too much longer. And a lot of people say that God is judging America. Well, if you understand how America was born, how it was built upon slavery and racism, all the millions of indigenous people they killed, all the millions of ancient Hebrews, Israelites that they brought over here from West Africa, that fled Jerusalem in 70 AD and migrated to West Africa. If you consider all the Hispanics that was murdered to get this land, these people have killed millions of people. This land is soaked with blood. And you mean to tell me that the Most High is supposed to be blessing America? You mean to tell me that a Most High is pleased with the slavery that was done? The women that was raped, the little girls and little boys that was molested, the children that was sold into slavery, the children that was stolen from their parents? You think God is happy as a result of that? You think a Christian nation is supposed to do things like this? Because a Christian nation don't behave that way. A real Christian nation follows the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. And that's something America don't do. America does what it wants to do, which means you got a group of people that call themselves America that is as wicked as can be. They can go drop bombs on people. They can topple governments. They can invade nations. They can do whatever they feel is right. But they can't do what the Bible commands them to do. And that's why a lot of people feel that the Lord's judgment is falling on America. It's time to reap what you have sown. With that being said, all praises to the Most High. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share. And I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Shalom.